Is the frequency in use Kilo 4 Mike Delta India? Nothing heard. Here is Kilo 4 Mike Delta India calling CQ, 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 CQ 40. CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, any station anywhere, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India listening. CQ, 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 CQ 40 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ 40 and listening. CQ 40, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, kilowatt 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ 40 and listening. CQ 40, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ 40 and listening. CQ 40, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters. Hello, CQ 40, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ 40 meters and listening. CQ 40, CQ 40, CQ 40 meters. Hello, CQ 40, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ 40 and listening. Kilo number 8 again, please. The Kilo 8 station. You're probably like a 4-4 here, barely copying you. So let me see if I can get you in the log here. Again, please. I got you. Whiskey November 8, Kilo X-Ray Yankee, from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Like I say, you're probably, you may not even be a 4-4, but that's what I'm going to give you right now. Over.
Roger. My name is Bill, Bravo, India, Lima, and I'm from West Virginia.
Okay, Bill. Yeah, I've got you in West Virginia. And I appreciate you coming back to me tonight. What are you running there? Over?
second, please.
Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Whiskey November 8, Kilo X-Ray Yankee. Are you still there? Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Nothing heard. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ, any station anywhere. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters, kilowatt 4, Mike Delta India, calling CQ40 and listening.
K4MDI, this is WN8KXY. I'm sorry, something went crazy with my radio.
Well, my goodness, you're booming in here now, so I don't know what you did. Over.
Roger, roger. Well, you're 5'9" here in the West Virginia, Whiskey Victor.
Yeah, I got you. You're 5'9" into South Carolina as well. When you first came in there tonight, you were pretty weak, so I don't know what you did. You got it back working. Over.
Roger that. Well, strange things happen. The strange things.
Yeah, I got you. What are you running there, Bill?
I have an ICOM 718 with 100 watts, and right now I'm using an end-fed multi-band, multi-length antenna about 18 feet off the ground.
Okay, well, it's doing you a fine job. Fine job. I'm running a ICOM 7610 here, about 750 watts tonight from an AL80B. And the antenna's just a fan dipole up about probably 40 feet. Over.
Well, roger, roger. Well, it sounds real good here. One of these days I'm going to get some power, but being on a fixed income and being retired, it takes a little time.
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, I've been a ham since 1996. And I just got an amplifier a couple of years ago, so yeah, I know how it goes. But yeah, you're booming in here now for sure. And I was wondering, I called CQ for a few minutes, and I was wondering where everyone was. But I appreciate you coming back to me, Bill. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Over.
Roger, roger. Merry Christmas to you too. What's your name?
I'm sorry, Bill. The name is Scott, Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango Tango, and I'm located in the northwest corner of South Carolina.
Roger, roger. I'm in the northern panhandle of West Virginia, the real skinny part. I'm up in the northern parts. You can't go much farther without going to another state, so you're sounding really good here. So I was a novice back in 69, 70, and then life kind of slapped me in the face. I went overseas and ended up getting married, and I didn't get back into ham radio until I retired. So I've been retired about 3 years, and just kind of working my way through it. And
yeah, I got you. Well, I'm glad you got back into radio, and I hope you enjoy your retirement and be able to work a lot of stations. I haven't been on here in a couple of weeks, so I thought I'd get on here tonight and see if I can make some contacts, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, it looks like tonight a little bit better with the propagation, or a little better tonight. Last few nights have been pretty tough.
Yeah, I understand. Well, you faded just a little bit, but Bill, well, I appreciate you answering my call, and I'm going to see if I can work a few more before I go QRT. And I appreciate you tonight. I hope you have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Whiskey November 8, Kilo X-Ray Yankee from K4MDI on your final. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
November 2, Juliet, India Echo.
November 2, Juliet, India Echo from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. The name is Scott. Over.
All right, Scott. Name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tango, Ocean Mike. And I've got you about a 5'8", 858 into New Jersey, November Juliet. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. November 2, Juliet, India Echo.
Well, QSL, Tom, I've got you about a 5-8 into South Carolina here tonight, too, the northwest corner. And what's your operating conditions there tonight, Tom?
Well, I'm running a 10-wood 8-9 barefoot into Hustler 6-band vertical ground mounted.
Okay, QSL. Well, you're doing a great job into South Carolina tonight. Have you been working a few stations tonight, or am I your first?
My second. I very seldom get on 40 meters. I have a net Monday night, and just haven't been making very many contacts on 40. I don't know if it's my antenna or what, but something's going on there because I'm making more contacts running barefoot than I am with my 811H, so I don't know what's going on. But I just spoke to somebody in Croatia, and I think you're my second one there, Scott. But you're booming in here, nice loud signal here into the southern part of New Jersey, QSL.
Well, QSL, Tom. Yeah, the operating conditions here is a ICOM 7610, a Meritron AL80B amplifier running about 750 watts tonight into a fan dipole up about 40 feet. Over.
I do like the fan dipoles. I had one of those many, many years ago, and I did have an NA4RR hex beam up till about 10 or 11 months ago. I had a couple bad windstorms that took down my push pole, and I just haven't put it up since then. So I picked up the Hustler, and I definitely want to get the hex beam back up. In fact, when it was sitting in a 5-gallon bucket, a foot and a half off the ground, it was doing a bang-up job. So if I can get that up, even 5 or 10 feet, I should be doing a great job. Anyhow, Scott, I'll let you make some more contacts, and now out of here, get out of your way, and hope you have a great day, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Kilo 4 Mike Delta, India, November 2, Juliet, India Echo, 7-3, Scott.
All right, Tom, I appreciate you answering my call. Yeah, those hex beams are very popular right now, really good antennas. So I hope you get one back up, and hope to talk to you down the log. 7-3 to you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you and yours. November 2, Juliet, India Echo. Kilo 4, Mike Delta, India, QRZ.
November 0, Juliet Alpha Mike.
November 0, Juliet Alpha Mike from Kilo 4, Mike Delta, India. The name is Scott. Over.
Roger that, Scott. My name's Jimmy, Julia, India, Mike, Yankee. How are we doing tonight?
Well, I'm doing pretty good tonight, Jimmy. You're 59 here in South Carolina. I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina. And it looks like you're in Florida. Over.
Yeah, QSL, I'm in Central Florida, and you're 59 as well. I actually have you 5 over, jumping up to 10 over S9 at Peaks, Roger?
Roger. Well, that's good. I appreciate the flowers tonight. The operating conditions here is an ICOM 7610, a Meritron AL80B, about 750 watts tonight into a fan dipole about 40 feet. Where are you located in Central Florida?
I'm located in Palm Bay, Florida, about an hour south of the Kennedy Space Center. And my operating conditions, I'm using an ICOM 7300 with a Meritron AL811 amplifier running right about 700 watts on a homebrew 40-meter dipole about 30 feet up. Roger?
Well, Roger. That's doing you a great job tonight. I've got an AL811 also. Is that the H? Did you say H, or is it just the 3-tube? Over.
It's just the 3-tube here.
Yeah, QSL. That was my first amplifier. I bought that thing for $400, and it had problems, and I replaced a few capacitors in it, and bleed resistors and all that, and it's sitting over here in the corner as a backup amp. Over.
Roger. This is my first operational amplifier as well. I've only been licensed for just about 2 years now, and I picked this one up a few months ago at the Melbourne Ham Fest. Over.
Well, QSL, yeah. I hope you got a good deal on it. I helped a friend pick one up at the I think it was, let's see what ham fest it was. I think it was up in western North Carolina, at the Waynesville Ham Fest. There was a one of our local hams here. He was wanting to get an amplifier, and we found him an AL811 there at that ham fest. He got a pretty good deal on it, but everything's so expensive right now. But yeah, I'm running the AL80B now. I got into one of these a few years ago, and I'm enjoying it too. So anyway, that's great, and glad that you got in the hobby. I've been licensed since 1996, and I was 13 years old. I'm 42 right now. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I first got into radios when I was about 13. Me and my best friend both got CB radios and Antron 99 ground plane antennas and put them up on top of our house and used to talk to each other back and forth around the neighborhood. Over.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I started out around that time too, a little earlier maybe, playing around with a CB radio and talking to neighbors. And yeah, I had an Antron 99 for years. I had I guess when I graduated high school, I got an HTX 10, which was a Radio Shack 10-meter radio. It was not the 100, the first one. It was the 10, the second one that they came out with. And I had an Antron 99, and I worked the world with that thing, 25-watt single sideband. Over.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. I actually have the 2-meter version of that Radio Shack radio sitting right here in my shack. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, the first radio that I ever had was the HTX 202, the little handheld that Radio Shack sold. I got rid of it, but I was able to purchase one a little bit later on just to have in my collection. Over.
Yeah, very nice. Actually, my first CB radio was a handheld as well. I believe it was, they were Cobra handhelds. I don't remember the maker model, man. God, I was young. But, man, I wish I still had those.
Yeah, QSL. I was showing my kids tonight. I asked for back in probably, I guess it was either late 80s, early 90s. I asked for a Mario Brother game from my parents for Christmas, and they got me this little handheld game that I looked up tonight, and the thing is like on eBay as a vintage game for like 250 or 280 something dollars. So I'm sure they didn't pay but probably 30 or 40 dollars for it back then. And it's bad when everything that you had when you was a kid is vintage now. Over.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. I run into the same boat when I'm looking up stuff that's pretty nostalgic to me. Things that used to be 30 or 40 bucks, everybody wants top dollar, trying to sell it for a fortune these days. Roger?
Oh yeah, yeah. The first computer that we ever had was an Apple IIc Plus. Those things run up there pretty high too now. I think we throwed ours in the dump. But anyway, you live and learn, I guess. But who knows? Probably nothing. Everything's so expensive now, but made so cheap. Probably wouldn't last that long to sell it 30 or 40 years down the road. But anyway, well, I appreciate the contact, Jimmy. I hope you have a great Christmas coming up next week.
I really do appreciate that, Scott. Same to you. Merry Christmas to you and your family, and I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season coming up.
All right, Jimmy. Well, I'll say 7-3 to you for now, and I hope you have a happy New Year as well. And I'll wait for your final, November 0, Juliet Alpha Mike, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
All right, Scott. Take care. Appreciate the QSOs. Very nice to meet you. K4MDI from N0JAM. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow, and 7-3, my friend.
All right, Jimmy. And also, I didn't mention to you, I'm on YouTube right now live. I do this on occasion. Just look my call sign up, and you can hear your signal as well. I'm about 25 minutes into it, so maybe you can hear what you sound like in South Carolina, about 480 something miles as the crow flies. 7-3 to you. Kilo 4, Mike, Delta India, QRZ. Okay, very light. I copied Kilo Fox 0 Quebec, and then I missed the letter, and then Tango. Over. Okay, I got you. Kilo Fox 0 Quebec Golf Tango. You're probably like a 3-3 here in South Carolina tonight. The northwest corner. The name is Scott. Over. Okay, John. Yeah, I copied you running 10 watts. I copied 10 watts. I'm running about 750 watts here, so that's probably why you're hearing me a little bit better than I'm hearing you. But you are making it all the way to the East Coast. I assume that you're in Colorado. Over.
Roger, roger. Good 5-7 here. I'm just running off the landing bed halfway.
All right, John, I copied 57, and I copied that you were in Colorado. Well, your QRP radio is doing you a great job tonight. That's great for 10 watts from Colorado to South Carolina. John, I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over.
Roger that. Yep, you have a Merry Christmas, too. I will let you get back to making calls.
Yeah, QSL, you came up just a little bit more in that transmission. I'm going to change your signal report to 55 in South Carolina. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, 7-3. Kilo Fox 0, Quebec Golf Tango, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Alpha 0, Charlie, Sierra Uniform.
Okay, let me take real quick. Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Alpha again.
Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Tango Lima. Uniform Tango Lima.
Okay, I got you, Brian. Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Tango Lima from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. The name here is Scott. I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina. Your signal report is 57. Over.
Roger, roger. You're 5757 in central Illinois, India Lima. So about 14 miles west-northwest of the state capital of Springfield, in a town called Petersburg. Roger.
All right, sir. I got you in Petersburg, Illinois. And I'm in the northwest corner, about 15 miles west of the Clemson Tigers. Probably shouldn't be bragging on them too much tonight. I think Texas beat them, but we knew that was going to happen. But, Brian, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year there in Illinois. And I'll say 7-3 to you, and we'll look for you down the log. Over.
Roger, Scott. 73. God bless and Merry Christmas.
God bless you, too, as well. Kilo Delta 4, Uniform Tango Lima. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, 7-3. Okay, Charlie Sierra Uniform again, please.
Good evening. It's Kilowatt Alpha 0, Charlie Sierra Uniform, K0CSU. You're 5 by 9. Unit 59 into eastern Iowa, QSL.
QSL, David. Kilo Alpha 0, Charlie Sierra Uniform. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. You're probably a 5-7 here in South Carolina tonight, the northwest corner of South Carolina. The name is Scott. I'm running an ICOM 7610, an AL80B with about 750 watts tonight into a fan dipole about 40 feet in the air. What's your operating conditions, David?
Fine visitor, Scott. The rig here is an ICOM 7300. Just running barefoot, 100 watts into a random length wire
antenna. It's probably about 20, 25 foot in the air, and it's, I believe it's right around 58 foot long there. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Well, you're making it from Iowa all the way to South Carolina tonight, and no problems copying you. David, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and a great rest of your weekend. Over. All right, David, I sure appreciate the contact tonight. The pleasure's been mine. Kilo Alpha Zero Charlie Sierra Uniform, 7-3 from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India QRZ.
Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Yankee Charlie.
Let's take Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Yankee Charlie from K4MDI. You're 5'9" in South Carolina.
Copy that, Scott. South Carolina, you're 5'9", coming in loud and clear, sir. About 3 degrees Celsius, negative 3 degrees Celsius here. Pretty cold. Don't see any drones in the sky tonight, though. Over.
Yeah, QSL. John, the name here is Scott, and I'm located in the northwest corner of South Carolina, and it's 2.8 degrees Celsius here. So we're a little bit warmer than you guys tonight, but it's still a little chilly. So I appreciate the contact, sir. I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over.
Copy that. Appreciate those words, and Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year, and it's been a pleasure. 73, sir.
Yes, sir. You take care. Hope you work a lot more stations tonight here on 40 meters. Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Yankee Charlie, 7-3. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India QRZ. KB0 first, please.
KB0 Yankee Alpha Sierra.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 0 Yankee Alpha Sierra. I hope I've got it right. From K4MDI, you're 55 in South Carolina. QSL.
All right, Scott. Yeah, you're 5'9". 5'9". We're in Missouri.
Okay, got the 5'9" in Missouri. Appreciate the contact. What's your operating conditions tonight, Bradley?
We're right at about 36 degrees and cool, cloudy. You know the thing there. We're running gauge 950, 100 watts through input wires, and like I said, you're 5'9", and that's great.
All right, Bradley, I copied the 100 watts and wire tonight, so appreciate the contact. I'm running an ICOM 7610, about 750 watts tonight from an AL80B into a dipole about 40 foot in the air. So 7-3 to you, and hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Kilo Bravo 0 Yankee Alpha Sierra, I'll sign with you, K4MDI QRZ.
Kilo 2 Kilo India 5 Bravo November Zulu.
Bravo November Zulu.
Kilo India 5 Bravo November Zulu.
Kilo India 5 Bravo November Zulu. You're 5'9" in South Carolina. The name is Scott. Over.
You are 5'9" into southern Louisiana. You got a great signal coming in down here. I'm running a dipole in the attic and an ICOM 718.
Okay, Bobby, I got your 5'9" in Louisiana. You're 5'9" here in South Carolina on the 718. You're the second person I've talked to on the 718 tonight on 100 watts and a wire. So you're doing a great job here. And the dipole in the attic is working for you. So I hope you make a lot more contacts. I'll say 7-3. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. Over.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, Scott. Have a good one. 73.
All right, sir. You too as well. Kilo India 5 Bravo November Zulu from K4MDI QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 2 Foxtrot Mike Delta.
Okay, Foxtrot Mike Delta again.
Kilo Bravo 2 Foxtrot Mike Delta. The name is Paul. We're located here in Hamburg,
New York, just outside of Buffalo.
Okay, Paul, you're 5'9" in South Carolina tonight. Kilo Bravo 2 Foxtrot, Mike Delta. I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina. The name is Scott. I've got a local ham friend here that's Kilo Oscar 4 FMD. Over.
Oh, that's a small world, right? Yeah, I haven't heard too many with the FMD call, but yeah, it's great to hear somebody in the shack there. If you want to put them online there, talk to me, that would be fine. But yeah, you're doing good. You're saying, so I'm probably your third or fourth contact on a new radio there that you purchased. Go ahead.
No, I've had this radio a while. The last contact there, he had a 718, and couple of I talked to another guy a couple of contacts back. I don't know. You're probably my 10th or 12th contact here tonight since I got on here. But the radio here is an ICOM 7610, an AL80B amplifier, about 750 watts. Into a fan dipole, a 40 and 75 meter dipole about 40 feet up. Over.
I'm doing a good job for you there. We're just running an older Yaesu FT 920. We're just doing, showing on the meter about 150 watts. That comes right off the radio without any amplifier. And running that through off-center fed dipole about 136 feet.
QSL on the operating conditions there. Yeah, I used to run an off-center fed dipole for a while, and they're great, broad-banded on 75 for sure, and I always got a lot of good signal reports on 40 meters. But you're doing great here, 5'9" tonight with 150 watts. So I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a great Christmas coming up and a Happy New Year. Paul, I'll wait for your final, KB2 FMD, K4MDI 73.
Okay, very good. Same to you there. Merry Christmas, and you're 5x9 here also for a signal report. We'll say 7-3s and good luck there. KB2, Foxtrot Mike Delta will be standing by.
All right, 7-3 to you. K4MDI, QRZ.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Mike Juliet India.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Mike Juliet India. You're 5'9" in South Carolina.
Copy the 5'9", you are also a 5'9" in Kansas. And what was your call sign?
The call sign here is Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Over. All right, the name here is Scott, and I think I'm talking to Lexi. Over. Well, QSL, how long have you been licensed? Over.
Maybe a year or two, but I actually just upgraded to my vehicle 2 weeks ago.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations to you. I don't know how old you are, but I got my license when I was 13 years old, and I'm 42 now, so I've been a ham since I was a young person as well. Over.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right, I didn't get any of that. You kind of faded on me, but I sure appreciate the contact. You can look us up on YouTube. Look my call sign up. I've been on live for 40 minutes now, so look up on YouTube my call sign, and you can hear yourself at 40 minutes into the QSO. Over. All right, I'll say 7-3 to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. KF0, Mike Juliet India from K4MDI. Right, K4MDI QRZ.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Yankee Oscar.
Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Yankee Oscar from K4MDI. The name is Scott. You're 5'9" in South Carolina.
Thanks for that 5'9", Scott. You are coming in a beautiful 5'9", probably plus 10 right here, southern Louisiana, man. You're doing a great job. Everything sounds wonderful.
Well, I sure appreciate that. It's always great to get those flowers. Yeah, you're 20 over here in South Carolina tonight. The operating conditions for myself is an ICOM 7610, an AL80B amplifier, running about 750 watts tonight into a fan dipole about 40 feet. What's your operating conditions, over?
Well, sir, honestly, I got it straight out the box. Today, Yaesu FTDX10, my amplifier wire did not show up, which is okay, I guess. I think I get that on Tuesday. But I'm running 100 watts on an end-fed, man. That's all there is to it. It's just pretty high up in the air. I've been doing a little microphone tweaking today, so how's my audio on that side?
Well, you sound great. Everything sounds wonderful, man. Sounds like you got everything tweaked up, and you're doing a fine job. I would never have thought that you were on 100 watts on an end-fed for sure. But whatever you're doing it right, and it sounds really good. The microphone on this end, I've got a CM500 Yamaha headset, and it goes into a tube preamp, then it goes into the radio. I'm actually live on YouTube right now, so if you want to go on there and listen to your station here in South Carolina tonight, I'm 42 minutes into the live, so that's where you'll be, where your QSO will be, over.
Oh, roger that, sir. Roger that, sir. Well, YouTube got this microphone. I'm running one of those Hail, whatever you want to call it, Gold Elites. And like I said, a little bit of tweaking is what I've been doing, messing with it. New toy.
Oh yeah, well you'll be you'll enjoy what you're hearing when you go back and listen. Just look my call sign up. Well, Daryl, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas next week, and I assume that that's your early Christmas present, and I'm glad for you. Those 710s have become pretty popular. They're probably neck and neck with the 7300. I'll say 7-3 to you. Happy New Year. A Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Yankee Oscar from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India.
Roger, roger, sir. Thanks for being there, man. 73, and Merry Christmas to you and yours.
All right, sir. You're over. You're over 20 over, and you can see that on the YouTube stream as well. 7-3 to you. K4MDI's breaking with you and QRZ.
Whiskey 4, Mike Charlie X-ray.
Whiskey 4, Mike Charlie X-ray from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. You're 5'9" in South Carolina. The name is Scott, over.
Yeah, good evening, Scott. K4MDI, W4MCX, Mike, down here at Fort Lauderdale. And you're running a good solid 10 to 20 over. And have been, man. I've been listening to you for a few minutes here, and they're a very nice signal. Very nice put together signal. Down this way, we're running an FT950 Yaesu, driving an AL811, about 450 watts into a ZS6 BKW, which is up there about 32 feet in the air and it's out in the open. So how cold is it up there? K4MDI, W4MCX.
Well, Mike, your station sounds good as well, and if you look me up on YouTube, you can see that you're bumping 10 over most of the time. Yeah, it's 37 degrees here tonight, and it's that's chilly for us. We don't really see, we're usually about in the 30s, sometimes the 20s, very rarely in the single digits here. But I lived in Florida around the Tampa area for about 6 years, and I know it doesn't get too cool down there. Probably in the 40s is pretty cold for you guys, over.
Oh, Lord, yeah. No doubt about it, Scott. Right now it's 59 out. There is a northwest breeze, but it's dry, and that's the best part. anything we can get below 80% humidity is dry weather, high. We put up at 90 plus all summer long, and it really gets messy. Age year 78, been a ham operator for 62 years. So I bet we've talked here and there now and then. I do a lot of CW work, and I participate with the Old Goats Net on 3910 and shot cars here on 40 meters. And we got a group that hangs out right here on 7215 just about every afternoon, about 4 o'clock. And on Thursdays especially, it's the Northport Knuckle Draggers Net. And it's really one of the nicest bunch of people you ever meet, Scott. So stop by and see us here some afternoon if you would. Good to talk to you. I'll say 7-3, you tie the ribbon on it. We'll let you carry on with your good time. K4MDI, W4MCX.
All right, Mike. Well, it's been my pleasure tonight to meet you, and we'll have to do that sometime. I've been licensed since 1996. I was 13 years old, and I'm 42 now. So I'll catch up to you before long for sure. Time really does fly. And you take care, and Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year, and 7-3. Whiskey 4, Mike Charlie X-Ray from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, 7-3, and QRZ.
7-3, Merry Christmas, Scott.
November Delta.
Whiskey 0 Delta.
November Delta, please.
November 1, Bravo, November Delta.
November 1, Bravo, November Delta. From Kilo 4, Mike Delta Indy. You're 55 into South Carolina tonight. The name is Scott, over.
Roger, Scott. Name here is Dave, Delta Alpha Victor Echo. You're a 5-9 years Kansas, about 10 miles southeast of Wichita, over.
All right, David. Well, I appreciate the 5-9 tonight. We're in the very northwest corner of South Carolina, where North Carolina and Georgia meets. They call this the golden corner of the state. And it is a pretty nice place to live. So I appreciate the contact tonight, David, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas next week and a Happy New Year. Over.
Roger. Thank you very much. You have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year, and 73, good talking to you, sir.
Yes, sir. I've got several waiting on me here, so I sure appreciate the quick QSO. So 7-3 to you. November 1, Bravo, November Delta, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
Whiskey 0 Delta X-Ray, Colorado.
Whiskey 0 Delta X-Ray from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. The name is Scott, and I'm located in the northwest corner of South Carolina. Your signal report here is 57, over.
QSL, Scott. Got you about a 5-7 here into Colorado this evening. Name here is Brad, Bravo, Romeo, Alpha, Delta. Got a band kind of playing some tricks on us.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. There's a little bit of fading to the west, but I still copy you tonight, and appreciate the contact. What's your operating conditions, Brad?
Well, I'm currently running a Kenworth TS890 with a high-power solid-state 8 running about 350 watts through a 4-element Mosley. Go ahead.
Okay, QSL on the 4-element Mosley. Is that like a TA33 with the 40-meter kit, or is that what's the model number, over?
It's TA63M with the 40 meter.
Okay, QSL. I have the Mosley TA33, but I don't have the 40-meter kit on it, so I use that on 10, 15, and 20, and run a fan dipole for 75 and 40 down here. So running about 750 watts tonight out on an AL80B, and the radio's a 7610 by ICOM. So I appreciate you answering my call tonight, Brad, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over.
Yeah, same back to you, Scott. Nice to make your acquaintance. Hopefully we'll get down the band a little bit later. Happy holidays out there, and catch you down the band.
All right, Brad, you take care. Whiskey 0 Delta X-ray X-ray from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India QRZ. Well, that was almost perfect double. Again, please.
Whiskey 2 Tango Radio United.
Let's take Whiskey 2 Tango Radio United first. You're 5-9 into South Carolina. QSL?
Yes, QSL. QSL, you are 20 over here into Buffalo, New York. So great signal tonight, Roger.
Roger. You're 20, probably 22 over here in South Carolina tonight. What's your operating conditions tonight, Jeff?
Okay, so actually I fired up the radio because I wanted to see how I have snow all over my window line right now, and I didn't shake it off. I just wanted to see how the radio works. So I'm currently talking on a Flex 6400, 100 watts, with the ZX6 BKW antenna up about 50 feet in the air.
All right, Jeff. Well, you're sounding really good. I'm actually live on YouTube right now, so you can go and listen to your signal. 52 minutes into the stream, so mark that, look my call sign up, and listen and watch your signal on the meter. Over.
Yes, great. I will do that. And what's your call sign again? I just want to put it in my phone here because I'm having trouble with the computer.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sorry. It's Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. Over.
Yes, Roger. Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. Well, definitely a nice contact, and Merry Christmas to you and your family, and have fun on the radio tonight.
All right, Jeff, I will. And a Merry Christmas to you and yours. Happy New Year. I'll say 7-3 and let you sign Whiskey 2 Tango Radio Uniform K4MDI.
All right, yeah, 73. Thanks.
Okay, Tango Bravo, over.
Yeah, November 0 Tango Lima Bravo, North Dakota.
All right, November 0 Tango Lima Bravo. From Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. You're about a 5-5, 55 into South Carolina tonight. The name is Scott. Over.
Yeah, you got here from North Dakota, actually originally from South Carolina.
All right, well, I got you in North Dakota tonight. And yeah, you're a little weak, but I do copy you, and I appreciate the contact. Over.
7-3 and Merry Christmas.
7-3 to you too, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. November 0 Tango Lima Bravo from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India QRZ.
November 8 Tango Echo November.
November 8 Tango Echo November from K4MDI. The name is Scott.
Handle here is Ron, Romeo, Oscar, November. I'm giving you about a 5-6 here into southeast Michigan. Over.
QSL, I've got you about a 5-9 into South Carolina. I'm a little generous on signal reports. If I can copy you full or total, I'll. That's just where I'm at. But yep, I'm located in the northwest corner of South Carolina. And running about 750 watts tonight from an ICOM 7610, an AL80B, and a dipole. Over.
All right, Roger. You were about a 5-7 that time. I'm here in southeast Michigan, south of Ann Arbor, Michigan. Over. And then I'm running a STDX 5000 with an STE expert amp running about 500 watts. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Well, you're 15 over here and a good signal into South Carolina tonight. I appreciate you coming back to me. Wish your family and yourself a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over.
Roger, Roger, and Merry Christmas to you and yours as well, and I'll sign here. This is N8TN, clear on your final.
All right, Ron, pleasure's been mine tonight. November 8, Tango Echo November from K4MDI, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, India Yankee Victor.
Okay, Kilo India 5, India Yankee Victor from K4MDI. The name's Scott, over.
Good afternoon, Scott's name here is Roger.
All right, Roger, well, you're 5'9" into the state of South Carolina tonight.
Yeah, I got you 5x9 plus down here in Louisiana. We got some clear skies, 39 degrees. I'm running an ICOM 7300 with an in-fed temporarily.
Oh, wow. Well, you better make it permanent because it sounds great here in South Carolina tonight. Those 7300s, they're very popular. I had one for several years myself, and then I upgraded to the big brother here, the 7610. Running an amplifier tonight, about 750 watts. It's a Meritron AL80B and a dipole antenna about 40 feet in the air. So that's what I'm running. The temperature here is 37 degrees, so we're not too far off of where you're at there. And it's probably that's probably pretty chilly in Louisiana. Over.
Yeah, we'll get some sunny skies for a day or two to close this out, and we'll get the humidity and the rain and probably 70, 75 degrees, some miserable temperatures, and have to turn the AC back on. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Well, I tell you, last week we had some warmer temperatures here, and everybody's been complaining about warmer temperatures in December. So anyway, well, I appreciate the contact tonight, Roger. I wish your family and yourself a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and we'll look for you down the log. Over.
Yep, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and your family, and 73. Catch you on the line there. Have a good evening, Scott. 73.
All right, sir. Yeah, look me up on YouTube, my call sign, and you can hear your signal and see it on the meter. Kilo India 5, India Yankee Victor, signing with you, 73 K4MDI, QRZ.
KE0KJN.
Let's take Kilo Echo 0, Kilo Juliet November first, please.
Yes, that's correct. Kilo Echo 0, Kilo Juliet November. Name here is Luke, and I'm watching you on the YouTube right now since you said it.
All right, man. Well, I sure appreciate that. Yeah, well, you're 5'9" here in South Carolina, and sounding good, Luke. What's your operating conditions?
Operating conditions are pretty good. I'm here in Kansas City, grid square EM28, and I'm running a FTDX 101D on 100 watts with a 4-to-1 bowing about 35 to 40 feet up in some trees.
All right, Luke. Well, it sounds like you've got a great station there. Sounding good here in South Carolina tonight. I'm in the northwest corner where Georgia and North Carolina comes together, so that's where we're at. Luke, I hope you have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll say 7-3 so I can work these other stations, but I look forward to talking to you down the log. Kilo Echo 0, Kilo Juliet November from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India, 7-3.
73.
K4MDI, QRZ.
Whiskey Victor 8, Whiskey Delta.
Ending in Delta, only.
November 5, Alpha Juliet Delta.
Okay, November 5, Alpha Juliet Delta from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. I think you've been waiting for a few calls there. You're a little bit weak, but I want to give you the chance here as well. You're probably a 5'5", 55 here in South Carolina tonight. The name is Scott on this end. Over.
Thanks, Scott. Nice to meet you. The name here is Aaron. Alpha Romeo Oscar November. Thanks for the 5'5". You are 5'9" into Dallas, Texas. I'm running a Yaesu FT891 barefoot with a vertical antenna that I've got set up in my front yard. Go ahead.
All right, Aaron. Well, your signal came up a little bit on that time, and that's great, man. I've got the FT891 as well. I use it portable sometimes, and your vertical antenna's working out good for you tonight. Yep, great signal here in South Carolina. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Aaron.
Merry Christmas, Scott. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for taking the call. A4MDI from November 5 Alpha Juliet Delta.
Yes, sir, man. No problem at all. Go check out my YouTube stream and listen to your signal. I know some folks like to do that, and that's the reason that I do this from time to time. November 5 Alpha Juliet Delta, K4MDI 73 and QRZ.
K5 GBQ 8 Whiskey.
Ending in whiskey, please.
Whiskey Victor 8 Whiskey.
Whiskey Victor 8 Whiskey from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. You're 5'9" in South Carolina. The name's Scott.
Yeah, very good, Scott. Got you up on QRZ. Been listening for a little while. Name here is Alan, Alpha Lima, Alpha November in Whitehall, Michigan. QSL?
QSL, Alan. Sounds good from Whitehall, Michigan. I'm sure that you heard my operating conditions if you've been listening for a little bit. What's your operating conditions tonight? Over.
Yeah, very good. Currently running my Yaesu FT950 into a Alpha Delta DXCC parallel dipole at 70 feet in an inverted D configuration, so 100 watts in the wire and your wave, Scott.
Yeah, QSL, Alan. What's doing you a fine job. The band is kind of fading a little bit, but when you came in there first, you were the loudest signal that I was hearing. So wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and a 7-3 to you, and hope to catch you down the log. Over.
Yeah, very good, Scott. Thanks for picking me up. I know you got a lot of
All right, sir. Whiskey Victor 8 Whiskey from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India 7-3 and QRZ.
KJ5 GBQ.
Papa 9 Echo Bravo.
Okay, let's take the Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Bravo Quebec K4MDI. You're 5'9" in South Carolina.
Yeah, it's not Bravo Quebec, it's Victor Quebec, and I just found your YouTube station, and I've got you a 5'9" as well. Oh man, that's amazing looking rotor you got there. Yeah, I've been playing with an antenna today. I moved it up about 30 feet, got it up right around 40 to the apex. I was just wondering how this thing's getting out.
Oh, yeah, well, you're sounding great tonight, Richard. Yeah, I got the call sign corrected. The B and the V are right beside each other on the keyboard, so that was my mistake. So Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec from K4MDI. Yeah, and I assume that you're in Oklahoma. What are you running as far as a rig? Over.
I'm running a Yaesu FT710 with a homebrew fan dipole that I've got the apex right around somewhere between 35-40 feet.
Yeah, QSL. What's doing you a fine job. Sure is. I've got a fan dipole homebrew that's on 75 and 40 meters, and that's what I'm running tonight. Running about 750 watts, though, out of a AL80B, and the radio's an ICOM 7610. So, yep, those FT710s or FTDX710s or FT710, whatever it is, they're gaining on the 7300 for sure. I've talked to a lot of folks that have those radios, so it sounds like a really nice radio. You take care, Richard, and I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yeah, roger that. I'm only running about 50 watts. I'd love to see if I can make it in QRP.
Yeah, go right ahead. Let's try it.
How's that for 5 watts? 5 watts out of Oklahoma.
I got you. You're a little over S9 on the meter, and I copy you. Your loudness dropped down just a little bit, but if you listen to yourself on YouTube, you can hear that as well. But yeah, a QRP from Oklahoma. I got you, man.
Hey, roger that, buddy. Hey, and man, this is one of my favorites is to find YouTube So you just picked up a new subscriber, and I guess if you're live tonight, I'll try to find it. 73's my friend. Merry Christmas. I got the XYL hollering, and I know you need to go. So hopefully you and yours have a very Merry Christmas. 73, my friend.
All right, man. Yeah, we're live tonight. First time I've been on here in months. So, yeah, I've got a lot of stations here sitting here waiting on me. But 7-3 to you, and Merry Christmas to you and yours. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf, Victor, Quebec, K4MDI, QRZ. Alpha, starting with Alpha, over.
Alpha. November Juliet 5 Alpha.
Lima. Okay, starting with Alpha and ending with Lima.
America, Italy, 5, Oscar, Lima.
Okay, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima from K4MDI. The name is Scott, and I'm in South Carolina, the northwest corner. Over.
QSOs. I am in North Texas in Fort Worth. My name is Dan, Delta Alpha November.
All right, Dan, I copy you're in Fort Worth, Texas. Your signal report here is 5555 tonight, and how are you copying me out there in Texas? Over.
I'm copying you anywhere from a 5.7 to a 5.9. The band is very variable. It's going up and down, but I can hear you. You got a great signal into Fort Worth, QSL.
Well, QSL, Dan, and yeah, your signal has faded a little bit. When you came in here first, you're the loudest one I heard, but you're starting to fade some. But I know that's the band, so we'll look for you down the log. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours. And 7-3 to you, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, K4MDI waiting on your final.
Kilo 4 MDI, this is AI5OL, 73. Thanks for the contact and have a good evening. Merry Christmas.
K4MDI, QRZ.
Juliet, Quebec.
Ending in Quebec, please.
Kilo Charlie 1, Victor, Juliet, Quebec.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, Victor, Juliet, Quebec, from Kilo 4, Mike Delta, India. The name is Scott. In the northwest corner of South Carolina, you're about a 5.7, over.
All right, Scott, I got you about a 5.9, and you're spiking to about a 10 over up here in Hampshire.
All right, Jason, I appreciate the 5.9. What are you running tonight?
Right now I'm running a FT710 foot with a bent halfway, about 35 feet up a tree.
All right, man. Well, the FT710 is gaining on the 7300 if it hasn't surpassed it. Man, I've talked to like 3 guys on the 710 tonight and only maybe 1 or 2 on the 7300. So the Yazoo has got a radio that is competing here on the bands. And the InFed, you're probably, I guess, the 5th, 6th, 7th person that's been on an InFed tonight. So that's seemed like the choice of antennas getting on the air. So you're doing a fine job here, and I'll look for you again. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, Jason.
All right, Scott, you take care of yourself. Have a Merry Christmas as well and a Happy New Year. And again, take care, and hopefully we'll see you out here again.
All right, sir. 7-3 to you. Kilo Charlie 1, Victor, Juliet, Quebec, from K4MDI, QRZ.
November 5.
November Juliet 5 Alpha.
November Juliet 5 Alpha from K4MDI. You're 5.9 in South Carolina.
Well, thank you, Scott. Name's Mike here. Just taking a break from watching football and turn the radio on, and you have a 5.9 signal here into the Woodlands, Texas. Over.
Well, I appreciate that tonight, Mike. Yeah, we're in the northwest corner of South Carolina. Were you watching that Clemson and Texas game?
Well, Roger.
Yeah, we knew you guys were going to beat us. We knew that was coming. But hey, you can't be on top all the time, right?
Well,
Well, that's true, but I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a game. They did a great job. Absolutely, it was an exciting game.
Yeah, I'm not much of a watcher. I just keep up with the score. I live 15 miles west of Clemson. We actually went to Clemson to eat tonight. So, yeah, I'm really not a football fan. I just, they're the home team, and we pull for them. But yeah, just seeing the score, I was kind of shocked that it was as good as it was. So maybe they took it easy on us a little bit. But anyway, that's the way it goes. And glad that your team won. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you, Mike, and Happy New Year. Wish your family the best. Over.
Well, thank you, sir, and I know you've got a pile up you're trying to get to, but at any rate, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you and yours, and we'll say 73. Hopefully we'll see you later on down the line. You have a great one, and we'll say 73. NJ5A with K4MDI, and I'm clear.
All right, sir, 7-3 to you. There was another 5 station. Let's try to get you. All right, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
November, Echo 1 Echo, Rhode Island.
November, Echo 1 Echo. Did I get that right?
The QSOs, name is Robert, located in Frisco, Rhode Island. You are 5-9 spots in Rhode Island today. Over to you, Kilo 5, Mike Delta India, here is Norway, Echo 1 Echo.
All right, sir. You're also 5-9 into South Carolina. The call sign here is Kilo 4. Mike Delta India, and the name is Scott. I'm in the northwest corner of South Carolina. What's your operating conditions tonight, Robert?
Very good. Central Rhode Island, as you know, and operating conditions here. I am trying out my portable station, even though it's sitting on a table in my regular station that I put it together the other day. And basically, this is a Yaesu STH91 running 100 watts on battery power. I'm running it with a lithium lifetime rifle force 100 amp battery here. And I'm operating into an NSEG also. My NSEG is a 150 60 feet on the convoy side, and I'm using a Dallin design 9-to-1 hunter. That's that backed up with a home blue 1-to-1 shirt. And I'm shooting with about 75 feet of coax. Over to you, K4 Mike Delta India. Here's Norway Echo 1 Echo.
All right, Robert. Well, I'm copying you. The signal has faded some, but that's just band conditions tonight. I also have about probably 90% of the same setup that you have there that I operate portable sometimes as well. Tonight, I'm running the ICOM 7610, an AL80B amplifier, about 750 watts into a fan dipole at 40 feet. So, but your portable station's doing you a great job. If band conditions were a little bit better, I would, I wouldn't even, couldn't even tell that you were on the portable station. But I hope you guys have a great Christmas coming up and a Happy New Year. Over.
Well, very good. I thank you. And always, God bless you and your family. God bless you and your family. And you have a very nice Christmas and a very safe New Year. And if you get a chance, check out my QRZ page, my regular station here, and you'll hear that too. I know there's a lot of stations calling you, so I won't hold it. I appreciate the contact, and I'll be moving around the band a little bit. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Here is Norway, Echo 1 Echo. Clear and QSY on your final. Thank you for the contact, Scott.
Yes, sir, Robert. The pleasure's been mine tonight, and you take care as well. November Echo 1 Echo from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
Whiskey 5, Tango, India, Papa.
Whiskey 5, Tango, India, Papa from K4MDI. You're 5-9 in South Carolina.
Yes, sir. Good evening, Scott. My name is John, Juliet Oscar, Hotel November, and my QTH is about 55 miles northwest of Fort Worth. I'm near a small town called Springtown. But anyway, you've got splendid audio. I'm running about 60 watts. I'm not tuned up here. I may before we in our QSO, I may flip it on just to see how I'm doing. Yeah, beautiful audio. This radio I'm on, I've just purchased, got it on the air yesterday, and it's the FT710. I also have the 7300. And this radio, I think, is a pretty good radio. I really do like it. Audio is just great. Right now, listen to you. I think that 7610 sounds very, very good, Scott. Just such a beautiful signal. That's what I want to sound like. K4MDI W5TIP.
Well, I'll tell you what, John, you've got great signal tonight and great audio as well. Can't believe you're running just 60 watts. You probably already heard me put my plug in for my YouTube channel, so go check that out and hear yourself on the air tonight. I'm about an hour and 16 minutes into the stream, so if you want to write that down and go listen to yourself. But you sound like you got it tweaked up. The 710 is winning tonight. I've talked to more people on the FT710 tonight than the 7300s. So definitely they're making their way on the air. But anyway, great signal there, and I hope to talk to you again down the log. Over.
Yeah, Roger, Scott. I appreciate it. Okay, I'll flip got the amp on. Won't stay long. It's not tuned up here very well. K4MDI W5TIP. My pleasure, sir.
All right, man. Well, go listen to yourself. You're 25 over here with the amp on. So, yeah, and I've got on my QRZ page a list of my equipment. And I also did a YouTube video a while back on my audio chain and stuff like that. So, may want to go check that out. You have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Whiskey 5, Tango India Papa, K4MDI.
Yeah, good evening, Scott. Hope to work you again.
7-3, K4MDI, QRZ.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Delta Hotel.
Kilo India 5, Romeo Delta Hotel from K4MDI. You're about a 5-5, 55 into South Carolina tonight, over.
QSO, sir, I read you about a 5-9 here in Southeast Texas.
All right, sir, I copied your 5-9. What are you running in Southeast Texas tonight?
Just a 991 and a nice whip.
All right, well, you're making it all the way out here to South Carolina. I'm in the northwest corner, and I have a 991 Alpha myself that I run sometimes. Boy, Yazoo is winning tonight. All these QSOs and just a few ICOM 7300s out there. So maybe they'll catch up. But I'm an ICOM guy, but I do have some Yazoos as well. I haven't played with the 710. I know on the 991, having to deal with all the menus, and the 891, having to deal with all the menus, that's a little, sometimes we don't use that radio often. They get a little bit of hairy trying to figure out exactly what to turn up or turn down. But anyway, all of them's great radios. Back to you, Ron. You still with me? Kilo India 5, Romeo Delta Hotel, K4MDI. Well, I lost him. All right, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ. Any more stations? Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
November 5, Tango Lima Hotel.
November 5, Tango Lima Hotel, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. You're 55 in South Carolina. All right, we'll copy the 5-9 in Atlas, Texas, I believe. Yeah, the signals must be fading. I just was talking to another guy in Texas and lost him completely. So it must be the band going out on us. But hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you have a good one yourself. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And we're here in Dallas, Texas. And here's Will. 5 CLA 73.
All right, Will. 7-3 to you. You're in the log, and we'll look for you again later. November 5, Tango Lima Hotel from K4MDI. QRZ. I may take just a couple of more stations if they're still there. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. QRZ. Any station anywhere. CQ, CQ, CQ. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India.
Whiskey, Victor, 2 Whiskey.
Hotel Mike, please.
November 0, Romeo, Hotel Mike.
November 0, Romeo Hotel Mike from Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. You're 5-9 in South Carolina, Tim.
Yeah, you're 5-9 plus coming in Nebraska, November Echo.
All right, I appreciate the 5-9 in November Echo. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas, Tim, and a Happy New Year. Over.
Same to you. I'm just trying out a new amplifier, a different amplifier tonight. I was just kind of messing with the radio, and I heard you calling.
Oh yeah, well tell me what you're running out there. Over.
So I have a Kenwood TF590 for my radio, and then the amp that I just hooked up tonight is a TL922A. Had that one sitting here for a while, and trying to get the power to it and get it going.
Oh yeah, well you've got something going in the right direction. I copy you just fine. You're you're a little over S9 here, maybe 10 over at times. So you got it working in the right direction. Over.
Okay, well that's good to hear. So I guess I'll continue doing what I'm doing.
Yes, sir. Well, you came up to 20 over that time, so sound good. Merry Christmas to you, Happy New Year, and I'll look for you down the log. Over.
Same to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. 73.
7-3, November 0, Romeo Hotel Mike, K4MDI, QRZ.
Whiskey, Victor, 2 Whiskey.
Whiskey, Victor, 2 Whiskey, Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, 5-9, South Carolina.
Roger, Roger. You're about 5-9 plus here. I'm in southern New York, actually Long Island.
All right, Ron, I got you in New York. Yeah, you're the second Ron in New York that I've talked to tonight, I believe. So you've got a great signal. What are you running, Ron?
Yeah, I'm running Yaesu FTDX10. I got a ACOM linear amplifier running about 500-600 watts right now on a vertical antenna with a bunch of radios in the ground.
All right, well, you're doing a great job. And again, Yaesu is winning tonight. Most of my QSOs have been with guys with Yaesu radios tonight. So that's kind of a shocker. Usually it's the ICOM, but hope you have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year coming up, Ron. Over.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, and keep up the good work out there. Thank you.
All right, sir. 7-3 to you. Whiskey Victor 2 Whiskey, K4MDI, QRZ. Okay, I believe I copied a Kilo Foxtrot 0 Romeo Mike Golf. Did I get it? Okay, let me make sure that I got this right. I copied your 5-9. Did you say that you were in the state of Colorado? Okay, and I do have the call sign correct, right? Kilo Fox 0 Romeo Mike Golf. Okay, Will. You're probably like a 4-4 tonight, 44. Just barely copying you, but I do have you. I believe that you said that you're in Southern California. Is that correct? Okay, QSL. All right. Well, it's been great talking to you tonight, and maybe we'll catch you down the log whenever the conditions are a little bit better. 7-3 to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Over. All right, sir. Breaking with you. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India, QRZ.
November 5, Victor Sierra Alpha.
November 5, Victor Sierra Alpha from K4MDI. The name's Scott, and you're 5'9" in South Carolina.
Roger, Scott. You are also 5'9" here in Southeast Texas this evening. Over.
QSL, I think this is our second contact. I think I talked to you back in May on 20 meters. Over.
Roger. I don't have anything up right now, but I trust what you're saying. Over.
Yeah, QSL, I understand. Well, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year out there.
Roger, you too, and thank you for answering my call.
Yes, sir, the pleasure's been mine, and we'll look for you down the log again. Maybe we'll make that 3 contacts. November 5, Victor Sierra Alpha, I'll wait for your final, K4MDI.
Roger, have a Merry Christmas, and thanks for the contact. 7-3, N5 VSA.
All right, 7-3. I've got a couple of more guys here waiting on me. I'm going to have to jump up and grab something out of the fridge real quick, so if you want to wait on me, I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. K4MDI. All right, I'm back. Kilo 4, Mike Delta India. Anybody waiting? Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Bravo. Again, please. Okay, let's make sure I got it. It's is it Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Bravo Echo? Okay, give it to me again. You're pretty weak, but I'm going to try to work you. Give me your call sign a couple of times. Over. Okay, Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform. Again, please. Okay, Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Bravo Hotel. Is that it? Okay, you're in Massachusetts? Am I talking with Matt? Over? Okay, I copied the 5-7. You're probably like a 3-3 here tonight. 33. I'm sorry for such a bad signal report, but I can just barely copy enough to make a contact. Over. Did you say you were running QRP? Okay, I got your 7-3. All right, I'm sorry. Maybe when the band's in a better condition, we'll be able to speak a little bit more. 7-3 to you. Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Bravo Hotel, K4 MDI, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 2, Oscar Bravo Whiskey.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 2 Oscar Bravo Whiskey from Kilo 4 Mike Delta India. The name is Scott here, over.
Kilo Charlie, name is Scott here as well. And we got you about 10-15 over in eastern New York.
Okay, QSL, well, you're 10 over here. 5-9, 10 over into South Carolina, the northwest corner. And appreciate the contact tonight. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
To you as well, Scott. I'll just scoot around the band or call. You're wait for hand to say hello.
Yes, sir. That's what we're doing. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. I don't know how many contacts I've made, but it's been a lot, probably 30 or 40 contacts here. So I've been just enjoying the radio. Haven't been on here in a few months. I'm also live on my YouTube channel as well, and trying to going to work a few more stations before I go QRT. But you have a great Christmas coming up and a Happy New Year. 7-3, Kilo Charlie 2 Oscar Bravo Whiskey, K4 MDI.
K4 MDI, Kilo Charlie 2 Oscar Bravo Whiskey, 7-3. Merry Christmas, Scott.
All right, Kilo 4 Mike Delta Indy, QRZ.
Whiskey Baker 2, Japan, India Victor.
Whiskey Baker 2, Japan India Victor from Kilo 4 Mike Delta Indy. You're 5-9 in South Carolina. The name's Scott, over.
Nice signal, Scott. The handle here is Bill. And the QTH is upstate New York. You are 5-9. Very good signal on this chilly, crisp night. K4 MDI, WB2JIV.
QSL, Bill. Yeah, it's 37 degrees here, and I'd like to know how chilly you are there, and what's your operating conditions tonight, over.
I'm not sure you want to know, but I'm telling you what, the temperature started dropping about noontime. Current temperature here is 17 degrees. That's 17. Really chilly tonight. And operating conditions, we're running the ICOM 7610 into 40-meter homebrew Delta Loop, which I'm very happy with. Put it up in midsummer and did some tuning, and I really, really like it. The amplifier is ICOM CW2, which was sort of a Christmas present score. My wife says it's not a Christmas present score; it's three Christmas present score. So that's the name of that tune. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Well, that's a nice setup that you have there. I'm running the ICOM 7610 as well, an Ameritron AL80B amplifier, about 750 tonight, and a dipole antenna, fan dipole up about 40 feet here. So that's the operating conditions, and wow, yeah, 17 degrees. We don't get that very much here, just very rarely do we get into the teens, and really, really rare that we get into the single digits, but anyway, it's still pretty chilly for us tonight, and I hope you guys stay warm up that way, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year next week, over.
Roger that, my friend. Yep, would definitely kiss the boiler goodnight tonight, and hope all stays well. I'm sure it will. And it's kind of rare too to get these kind of temperatures, but they do occur. And Merry Christmas to you. Good contact. Appreciate it. And Happy New Year, my friend. K4MDI, WB2JI Victor.
All right, sir. Yes, the pleasure's been mine tonight. And you can look up my YouTube channel and hear yourself and see your signal report and all that on online if you'd like. We're at about an hour and 34 minutes in here, and I'm gonna maybe take a few more calls and see if I can't go QRT. But 7-3 to you, Will. And take care, and we'll look for you down the log. WV2JIV K4MDI QRZ. All right, I don't hear anyone calling, so I think I'm going to take this chance to go QRT. And 7-3 to all, K4MDI.